Hello, fellow citizens. You know, the videos of women who were at the National Assembly, protesting in support of Senator Akpabio is so heartbreaking that if you're really one who has empathy and who cares for Nigeria, you just feel like weeping. You see the effect of weaponization of poverty at its core. The way people have been turned into commodities that can be bought and used anyhow and just there. People are coming out to fight for their oppressors. They don't even know. And you can't even blame them. You see, they are also victims. They are also victims who need someone to stand for them and fight for them and help them get a life that they do not even have the luxury to dream for. I tell you, just take a look at this video.
Why he's a good man.
So you want him to win the position?
Yes.
He's already Senate president.
Okay.
But why are you supporting Senator Natasha?
No.
Why?
No, I don't want her.
You don't want her what?
He not do me anything, but I don't want. Because there are people say they be stubborn people. So we will not need stubborn people. We want peace. We don't need stubborn people. That is why.
Nigeria. Yeah. She doesn't know the issue. She doesn't know Natasha. She doesn't know any. She doesn't even know the Senate president. She doesn't even know he's already Senate president. They just asked her to come out and fight for him to retain his position. They are telling her, oh, he already has a position. He's the Senate president. Like, oh, and then she's making that her a bit of happy dance. Today she got to live wherever it is that she lived in. She got to come to the seat of power. She got to, for a moment, be on the side of this big man. And so, for her, it's something. She's happy. It will not be well. For the people who have led Nigeria aground, it will not be well. God, it will not be well. Even in death, their souls will not find rest. I always said it. The greatest crime against humanity is poverty. Aye! Because poverty is debilitating. It takes everything off of you. It shreds you into pieces. You are nothing. That's why when I see people romanticize poverty, the thing annoys me. The thing hurts me. It's crazy. Just like that, you're coming out, you don't even know what you're coming out to fight for. You don't even know the person you are fighting against. You just said that they say she's stubborn. And you don't want stubborn. Watch the next video.
I am supporting Akpabio because he's a Senate president. Number two, he's somebody's husband. He's not looking at Natasha. Natasha is just a senator. He doesn't have time with Natasha. Natasha should free Akpabio. Akpabio is somebody's father. He's a grandfather. He's somebody's husband. He's somebody's son. Natasha should face her husband and leave Akpabio alone. A man is free to look at a woman. That is the end. You should stop blackmailing Akpabio. Akpabio is Akpabio. He should stop it.
You don't want them to investigate?
Investigate what? Did you mix Akpabio with Natasha in the bed? Did you mean Akpabio talking to Natasha by the roadside? Did you mean Akpabio talking to Natasha that I love you?
Hey, this one's conditioning. Investigate what? Did they meet Akpabio is Senate president. That's why he's somebody's husband. She should go and focus. Did you see them in bed? It's free. A man is free to do. These are the absolute gatekeepers of patriarchy, the defenders of patriarchy. That's the way they were brought up. So it's that way for them. And there's this experience I always share, and I'm going to share it here again. It was with my daughter. I can't remember. I think my daughter should be maybe like around, she was 16 years old or something like that. We were watching a Nigerian film. The reason why I think she was around 16 was because, I mean, they couldn't wait to be 16 to be able to watch Nigerian movies. So because it's always the age restriction, I follow those age restrictions. So one of the things for my daughter was, the goal was to be 16 and be able to watch. And we were watching one of this film, and in this film there was this girl who had a boyfriend. Ini Edo was the person who was playing the character, was the lead actress. They had a boyfriend, and then this man from abroad, rich man, wanted her. She said no. She had a boyfriend. She didn't want anything to do with her. Her family wanted her to marry this man. He's rich. We take her abroad. Of course, you know what it did to make the family better. And she refused. She said no. Then the man and her auntie connived to get her to come and visit the man in his house, and then he drugged her drink. She fell asleep and he raped her. So when she woke, she was very angry, and then out of that rape, she became pregnant. And so the man was coming, asking, he wanted to marry her. And then, we just sit, and I was looking, I was like, let her marry him now, since the way my daughter came at me, she said, Mom, what do you mean? He raped her, and you're asking her to marry him? Such a monster. My daughter went. And that was when, for the first time, it dawned on me. Because my generation were conditioned to believe that way. He has already raped you. The deed has been done. He has gotten you pregnant. Now you're going to have a child out of wedlock. So Kukuma marry him to cover up that shame. That shaming thing. Like, wow. It was for my daughter, I just realized, wow. And it was for me, it was such a learning moment that I learned. And that's why I keep telling to a lot of this older generation women, stop gatekeeping, stop defending patriarchy, and stop feeling that the younger generation don't know they know what they're doing. There are a lot of things that we tolerated, they are not going to tolerate them. The way we were ashamed, or the way we felt ashamed about certain things, they are not gonna do it. I always think about, pregnancies, when I see people doing their photo shoots, flaunting their bellies. I'm like, whoa. We were literally ashamed of our own belly. I mean, even my second child, I was, in short, all my pregnancy, you'll be hiding it until the belly is no longer. You're married. I'm married. I was married. I was in my husband's house, but when I got pregnant, I was hiding it I could no longer hide it. Today, you see people, flaunting it. So that's that change. People are refusing to allow themselves, to be shamed. So these are certain things. So just listening to this woman, I'm just shaking my head. Well, there's another one also. Let's listen.
Supporting Senator Akpabio.
Why I'm supporting you?
Yes.
Why I'm supporting you? I didn't see any wrong in what they are saying. So I don't know much about the detail of what they are saying. I'm just supporting you because my mind led me to support you.
But you don't know much about what they're saying. Do you support Senator Natasha?
I don't even really know the whole story about you.
You don't know the whole story. So why did you come out here today?
Why I came out today is that they said it was support that he should remain as our senator.
She doesn't know the I'm just trying to calculate this thing. I'm just listening, and she doesn't know the real story. She doesn't know the full story. She's just supporting because he has. All I can say is that poverty is a bastard.